I get high, when I get closer to you, and you can see it in my eyes. You ask why, but I don't know. Must be simple, but reasons I can't say. Hey, what can we do about it? Is there somewhere you and I can go and stay a while? Hey, the more that I think about it, I want you close to feel the way I do tonight. If you're scared to go too far, just what you say you won't go far from me. Can you see? Do you know? Is there some way to find resolve for you and me? Hey, what can we do about it? Is there somewhere you and I can go and stay a while? Hey, the more that I think about it, I want you close to feel the way I do tonight. If you're scared to go too far, just what you say you won't go far from me. Can you see? Or do you know? Is there some way to find resolve for you and me? Hey, what can we do about it? Is there somewhere you and I can go and stay a while? Hey, the more that I think about it, I want you close to feel the way I do tonight. I want you close to feel the way I do tonight. I want you close to feel the way I do tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flattened, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a pass drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot, jukebox, when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back, like a Kodak. And I'm smiling, cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G with the Friday Anthem song for New Music Friday. It is called Hello Friday. We're glad it's here, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm getting you ready for the weekend on this New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. Welcome to it. We're glad that you're here. Leo Garcia, The Way I Do Tonight, kicking off the show, and we got a lot of great new music in the mix tonight. Welcome to New Music Friday. I'm live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You can also check me out on my YouTube channel over there at KICR Indie Country Radio. I am live over there as well, and live on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. Lots of folks loaded up and coming into my TikTok. Thank you for joining the program. I sure appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy the show tonight. I got a couple of great radio interviews in the mix as well. I got George Becker from New Jersey going to join me in the first hour, and then hour number 2, Marty Howard Chambers from Nashville, Tennessee is going to be with me on the program. You're going to get to hear the stories behind their songs, and like I say, lots of new music on the radio. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas. We're on Tailgate Country Radio out of Canada, and also Radio 94.3 in Sweden. I want to thank all of you for playing the Tim Kelly Show. You can also check me out on TV at canyonstar.tv and all the major streaming platforms like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show. I went 15 pages deep here a while back and found a lot of formats that replay this show. So I want to thank everybody for doing that and for listening. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. His name is Cameron Pemberton, and the song is called My Collar's Blue on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Hello, my name is Labor, at least that's what's on the paper every day. I had a dream of running, but the bills keep on coming, so I'll stay. Every day I pray, God show me the way. It looks like overtime this week. I'll lose some sleep, I need to make it through. My collar's blue. If it weren't for the working man, this country wouldn't stand. I'll do my part the scars. Swing a hammer, drive a nail, grab a tool, you know the drill. For the price of one, I'm good as two. My collar's blue. Hello, my name is Private. I'm overseas fighting for this place. Or I'm down on the border, following orders, keeping evil away. Every day I'm praying, God keep my family safe. I'm fighting to protect you and me. In a war, you do what you gotta do. My collar's blue. If it weren't for the serviceman fighting on a foreign land, this nation would fall. Some gave their all. I load the gun, get in line, fighting terror over time, so the world is safe for me and you. My collar's blue. You know I'm a sinner. I thank you for forgiveness for what I do. And I have a dream of raising a family in a nation that praises you. We thank you for your favor, so help us never waver as evil keeps trying to get through. We built a great country under you. My collar blue. If it weren't for the praying hands, every woman, every man, this country would fall. We're a nation under God, so praise his name, go to church, on the verge of rebirth. One day he'll come back for me and you. My collar's blue. My collar's blue.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
See all my stuff packed up by the door and all your junk torn up on the floor. Your sorry flowers in the garbage can, the keys to my Jeep in my right hand. Blink twice if you understand. No surprise, baby, you don't get it. Guess I'm gonna have to spell it. Oh, boy, now you've done it. B, very big mistake. E, end of the story. Are you in the picture? A and B, don't you come back begging. Oh, on bending knees and not sure the clearance easy. Boy, yes, 3, 2, 1. Baby, our love is over and done. Those up late nights with the moon hanging low, fighting over who loves who the most. And all those kisses set on fire, leaving your heart wood up and wired. Time's up, they've all expired. You're sure, but once you get it, I bet you won't forget it. Oh, boy, now you've done it. B, very big mistake. E, end of the story. Are you in the picture? A and D, don't you come back begging. Oh, on bending knees and not sure the clearance easy. Boy, yes, 3, 2, 1. Baby, our love is over and done.
is Ariel Franz. She is 13 years young from the state of Arizona. That is called Over and Done. What a great job on that one. And we're not over and done by any means. We're just getting started playing artists like that on the radio tonight. We hope you're enjoying New Music Friday already. I know I sure am. And by the way, Ariel Franz works with my good friends at Clarksville Creative Sound, and they are sponsors of this show. You can see their logos scrolling across the TV screens, mainly on my Facebook Live and YouTube right now. YouTube is KICR Indie Country Radio. Hop over there and subscribe. You'll get notified every time I go on the air. That is Wednesday morning at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. rather Central Time. Thursday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time, and all of that is on my website as well. That is KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. The Texas Trio is up next. This is a great song called More Than Just a Wall. Great tribute song to our veterans and active military, and you can check out the video to it on our TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the website as well. Here they are right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on a New Music Friday, the Texas Trio.
Mother kneeling down beside her only little girl, knowing things will never be the same. Whispers in her ear as she wipes away the tears and reaches up to touch her daddy's name. At a wall that stands for freedom, thanks to countless unsung heroes, she says goodbye and starts to cry again. There's 1,000 names that I've walked by at least 1,000 times. Seeing them, I truly understand. It's more than just a wall, that cold block of granite, standing proud and tall. And it glorifies the ones that died while answering the call. And every name you see is someone's child who gave their all. And that's why it's more than just a wall. And as I place my hands upon that rock of honor, for the first time in my life I finally see that even though I know I can't repay the favor, we're all safe because of who they've chose to be. It's more than just a wall, that cold block of granite, standing proud and tall. And it glorifies the ones that died while answering the call. And every name you see is someone's child who gave their all. And that's why it's more than just a wall. Yeah, that's why it's more than just a wall.
Hey y'all, this is Ashley Ewing, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Tonight I'm staring at the bottom of an empty glass. It ain't the first and it sure as hell won't be the last. Thinking about memories back in the day, I'd be up losing sleep just cursing your name. But I packed you up and left it in the past. After 3 drinks
hours, I'm starting at 1. Tonight I'm staring at the pieces that are left of me. You couldn't break me down, but there's an old soft side I still can't see. Fast cars and freedom, drunk Friday nights. There's no look over your shoulder, no worries in sight. Here's to the new and the best I'll ever be. After 3 drinks, 2 hours climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. Starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, climbing up the walls of this old locked tower. Right now, tonight I finally get the feeling it'll be alright. I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. Oh, I carried you through hell, but now I'm done. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1. After 3 drinks, 2 hours, I'm starting at 1.
Her name is Ashley Ewing. She is from the great state of Texas, and her music is great. That is called 3-2-1, and I love that song. That's the first one I ever heard, and I've been playing her music quite a bit here lately. She is fantastic, and we're going to have a great radio interview with her. That's going to happen on December the 6th. You got to check out my full live radio interview schedule, and I've added a few to it since we talked last night, actually. So it is live right now on the bottom on the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. Got some good ones coming up. Gail Bliss, that was on Team Snoop Dogg of this season's NBC's The Voice, is going to be my special guest coming up real soon as well. That was just added last night. So check out the full interview schedule on my website. Mr. Trey Calloway has been a special guest on my show several times. He's going to be up next. And then my first radio interview tonight with George Becker is all coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday. That was us, Trey Calloway.
That was us in that old Ford. Jar of moonshine rolling round on the floor. Burning that road up just like we ran that town. Headed out to Black Farm Road for one more night of throwing it down. Oh man, those memories, they still get to me. That's us right there living it up. Back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling. We were learning how to fly. We were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. And here we are in my daddy's Mustang, cruising down that highway. Man, she sure could sing. And I got a little nervous every time I stole a kiss. But girl, I smile when I think about us leaning in. That's us right there living it up. Back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling. We were learning how to fly. We were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. Yeah, those memories, they'll always get to me. That was us, right there living it up. back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack Deerfield on cup. Man, we did our share of falling. We were learning how to fly. We were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I'm excited to play new music from this gentleman. We have interviewed several times, and it's always a pleasure to have George Becker on the show. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, Timmy. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Thanks for doing the show tonight. I appreciate it, and like I said, it is always a pleasure to talk to you, and great country music from New Jersey.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And you got a brand new song that we're going to debut and play tonight. You Say I Ain't Country. Well, by golly, I beg to differ.
Well, there's a story behind that, obviously, because I'm from Jersey, so everybody says that I ain't country.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song about it.
There you go. Well, tell us the story behind it.
Well, you know, back when in 2021, when I took the leap and tried to cross genres, I was more into rock at the time, and I told everybody that I was going to do country, and they were a little skeptical, which I don't understand, because my songwriting was always country and southern rock based anyway, blues rock. So it was a good step for me. But anyway, people literally used the words, "You ain't country, you ain't country." So guess what? I wrote a song to try to say that I am country.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I hope everybody enjoys it.
Yeah. In the interviews that we've talked about in the past, though, you do have a lot of rock and roll influences, and I hear that in your music, but I love when you guys combine it and make it sound country, and I play it on the radio, and you sure do it.
Thank you. I really appreciate all the support you give me.
Absolutely. You've had a 4-decade career in music, so tell us kind of how you got started, if folks haven't heard our previous interviews.
Well, I'll give you the short version. When I was younger, I was fascinated by music of all genres. You know, anything from Kiss to Elton John to Leonard Skinner to the Outlaws. So there's everything in my wheelhouse. So when I was younger and started playing, those are the songs that I played. You know, you don't really pick a genre when you're young. You just play songs that you like, and that's where it all escalated. And as I started getting serious about music, well, then I went into more of the rock world, and I played all around the tri-state area, and I toured a little bit in the past, and then I decided that I'm going to be full-fledged country, and that's where I'm at now, and I really love it. I love everything about it. So
that is awesome, man. That's how you get on a country radio station. In fact, we're putting you on 7 of them tonight. So they love country music all around the world. I've got stations that I'm on in Belgium and Germany, Denver, Colorado, Texas. It's just all over the place. Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's big.
Yeah, we keep growing, and we keep putting you guys out there, and you obviously keep growing too. In fact, collectively, you've had over 3.5 million streams on your music. That is awesome.
I'm very happy with that. I can use more, so keep listening.
Yep.
And we'll keep pumping out the music.
Absolutely. Here a while back, you did a new logo too, man. Your logo's killer good. I love it.
You're talking about with the flag and everything like that?
Well,
of course.
I'm looking at you in a flannel shirt with a tattoo and a microphone and the GB for George Becker. It's just really cool looking.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You look country in that.
I'm trying.
Absolutely. You're even booking into next year already. I see dates in April and May of 2025. So you got it going on, my friend.
I am, and what we're trying to do is talking to my people That sounds funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get everybody on board to do some festivals on the East Coast and in the South. I'm trying to make my way out to the Midwest. Kansas is looking pretty close to me now.
There you go.
So I really want to get out there and spread my music around live.
Okay.
Live is where it's at,
Oh, yeah. And I love going out and supporting live music, too. And I would sure love to watch you play if you make it to Branson, Missouri, or anywhere close.
I'm trying to get out there.
Kansas is pretty close. I went to school in a little town of Fort Scott, Kansas. And so, yeah. And grew up in the Midwest, and I love it here. And, fall in the Missouri Ozarks is just beautiful, especially right now, this time of year. And we're in full-blown fall. And so, yeah, if you get to this part of the country, you'll absolutely love it, too.
I definitely want to get out there this year.
Absolutely.
Well, this coming year, 2025.
Sounds good. I'm looking at musical influences that a lot of people listen to on the radio. And in fact, I was playing some of these artists like Brantley Gilbert when I started in the country radio scene, and then these independent artists started coming to me, and I switched over to just all that. But you're Brantley Gilbert, Eric Church, Luke Combs, guys like that, as well as Aerosmith. Now, I don't know if you know or if you've heard it, but Steven Tyler has some pretty good country music, and he was a little ticked off back in the day, about maybe 10 years ago, because country radio wasn't playing his country music, but he still made it.
Oh yeah, I saw that he did a whole thing in Nashville with Nashville musicians, and I thought it was great. I thought it was great, and like I say, to me personally, genres don't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Because music is music, and if it's good, it's good.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at.
He's got a song called Red, White, and You. It's Steven Tyler, Red, White, and You. If you haven't heard that, look it up. I've got it. I love playing that song every now and then. And his keyboard player, Buck Johnson, and I have been Facebook friends for years. So he's cool.
Excellent.
He's great at making country music too, by the way.
Oh yeah, excellent. I love it.
So now you got a family, and you're a family man, and you've been doing this for 40 years. I'm sure you get a lot of great support from that system too.
Absolutely. That's the best system.
Yeah.
Family, friends, and then it goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat that. So I can't complain. Not one ounce of a complaint comes out of me.
Absolutely.
I love life.
Well, I'm sure glad you hit me up every couple of months and be on the show. I've lost track of how many times we've done an interview. I know it's 4 or 5 times, so I'm glad that you always keep me on the radar. So that is awesome to have you on again. You Say I'm Not Country is the title of the first song that we're going to play, and then we're going to play 2 more for you during the interview. So let's get this one on the air, and then we'll come back in a little bit and talk to George Becker. He is live on the Tim Kelly Show with us on a New Music Friday edition from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
In the heart of the small town, where the sun sets low, dusty roads and memories, that's where the river flows, yeah. We learn life's lessons on the gravel, on the grass. With every heartache and every joy, we watch the moments pass, yeah. Friday night lights, bad drinking Saturday nights. You see, I ain't country, so let me set it right. Drove into the night. Believe me, I am country, and this is how country feels. Load 'em up, tailgates down, waiting for the sun to set. Bonfire down by the lake, living life with no regret. Come on, call 'em up. Let's go. Come on, Jim. Go for a ride. Charlie, come on. Let's hit down Price. Got a long time. One time. You ready for this? Let's go. You see, I ain't country, counting lines through the open field. You see, I ain't country, take a look into these eyes. Believe me, I am country, and I wear country with pride. We hang down at the freight yard, or up on the railroad tracks. Down that road behind Lake Ave, it whispers on the page. Blue collar jeans and boots don't judge by where I'm from. God fearing whiskey so country's where I belong.
His name is George Becker. He is from New Jersey, and we're having a good time talking to him and catching up. And You Say I Ain't Country, the title of his latest single, out to radio. And brother, that is country. I love it.
Thank you so much again. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, you are welcome. Let me ask you about songwriting. You've been doing that for a long time, too, in your 40-year career. And what's your songwriting style like? Are you more lyric-based? Do you have to hear the hook or what?
I have all different ways. So a lot of times I write lyrics without anything going on. I have a notebook. I jot down ideas, and I have a songwriting partner, my guitar player in my band, Pete Fry, who, I'll email him in the middle of the day and say, hey, listen, I got this idea. And then we work back and forth through email, through text message, or we get together in my studio and we blast out some ideas. But it's never really one way. It's either sometimes we have the music first, sometimes we have the lyrics first, sometimes we just have a tagline.
Yeah.
So there's really no rhyme or reason to it.
You know, I've heard that they say that God gives you the music. You just kind of finish it and wrap it up and things like that. You know, and it is a God-given talent that you have and you're sharing with the world.
Thank you. I believe that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, I have an idea in my head.
Yeah.
But I'm getting older now, so I don't run down to the studio anytime soon. I wait till the next day.
Well, and I've said this too. You know, I've got one of those, and creative minds don't sleep a whole lot anyway, do they?
Exactly.
Yep. So we were up early, and we're looking forward to talking to each other today, and it's been a pleasure. It always is. And now you mentioned you do have a co-writer there, and your recording studio at home. Now, did you record this new single that we just played at home, or did you go to some other recording studio? And if so, let's give them a shout out.
No, we record everything ourselves. I have a studio, and Pete has a studio, and we exchange tracks back and forth. Mm-hmm. It's like this weird new way of doing things.
Yeah.
Back in the old days, we all gathered in the studio and put the tape on, and but it's not like that anymore. So we do it all ourselves, me and Pete.
Yep. You know, I love hearing that because the technology is there right now, man. We just got so much of that stuff, and I learned to use those editing programs for audio too, to do like, sound clips or make liners for the radio and stuff like that, and Adobe Audition and stuff like that. And it's really neat when the young folks are doing that. You know, I even talked to a young person one time that I interviewed that was taking classes in that, even in school. So they're teaching these young folks that. And there's a lot cooler, you know, or a lot other things that they could be doing rather than country music or music in general. They playing video games, and they could be doing all that other stuff when they're doing music. And I think that's really admirable for these young folks that are coming up.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Now, do you have any children? And if so, are any of them musically inclined like Dad?
I do have children, and when they're all basically older now. So, but when they were younger, they each picked up instruments here and there, but none of them really pursued that. And I support them in any way they want to be supported. You know, they all went their other ways. They didn't go the musical route, so they're stuck listening to me.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I bet they support Dad and go see you in live shows all the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little old for their taste, but they're still forced to listen to me.
We were just talking about that off the air. I just celebrated a birthday last month too, and hit the big 6'2". So that's
it's you know, it's glorious. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I said we don't sleep much, but that was a wake up call. I'll tell you what.
You know what? It's good. It's a good day to be alive. That's
yes, it is. And I still love doing these shows, man, and talking to people that I've never talked to before, and my email's just full all the time. And in fact, here just recently, I had to put on another show. I've been doing Thursdays and Fridays for years, and I'm like, you know, I'm just not getting enough music out there, at least in my mind, you know, because there's so much coming in and so many more people that I can talk to. And so I just made time for another show, and we're doing an Indie Wednesday show now. So you get me on Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays.
That's awesome. That's great.
So,
congratulations.
Always great to have you on the program. You keep me high on your radar, and that's what gets you on the program, and it's always a pleasure talking to you. So we're going to play a couple of more of your songs, and Just Like My Daddy Did is the next one. Tell us the story behind this one.
Well, you know, in this world today that we live in, integrity is a lot of things. And my dad passed away in 2007. But he was my best friend in the whole world my whole life, and that's really what it is. It's a song about integrity, and the lyrics are there. I hope it appeals to a lot of people broadly, and I really like writing songs of that nature. You know, whether it be about the relationship I'm in, or about my kids, or about the world the way it is today. But I definitely I chose my words wisely on this song, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Awesome. I love that. Love hearing the stories behind these songs, and that's why I love doing these interviews. And then your third one we're going to play is called Whiskey Nights and Mustang Ride. I love that song too.
Yeah, that's just a good old boys type of song.
Absolutely. Well, you're just a good old boy. And where can folks reach out to you on social media if they want to check out more from George Becker?
Well, they can go to officialgeorgebecker.com, and everything about me, including all my social medias on there, videos, the songs, the information on our live shows, everything's there. officialgeorgebecker.com.
That sounds fantastic. Well, we are just right around the corner from Thanksgiving by the time this show airs, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas. And by the way, if you have any Christmas music artists and you as well, be sure to send that to me, because the day after Thanksgiving on the 29th, I'm going to be doing a show, and I'll start incorporating some country or some Christmas music in with the country music. After about maybe every third or fourth song, we'll play a Christmas song too. So I love to hear the indie versions of Christmas music. Man, they come up with some good stuff.
Sounds good. Maybe I can do something like that.
Absolutely. And so we'll see you, if I don't talk to you before 2025, have a Happy New Year as well.
You too, my brother.
Thank you, George. And we're going to play just like my daddy did right now on the George Becker edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
Grew up watching him work from dusk to dawn, always on the go, with calloused hands and a heart of gold. He taught me how to fish and to work for what I want. He taught me how to fight, never give up on the things I love. He showed me what it means to keep your word. Always try to do what's right, no matter how much it hurts. Work hard, be strong, stand up for what you believe in. I wanna live my life just like my daddy did. Always stand tall, even when you're feeling small. Don't give up when your back is up against the wall. You got to learn that time is a precious gift. As the hourglass runs out of sand, live to dream and dream to live. He showed me what it means to keep your word. Always try to do what's right, no matter how much it hurts. Work hard and be strong, stand up for what you believe in. I wanna live my life just like my daddy did. It showed me what it means to keep your word. Always try to do what's right, no matter how much it hurts. Work hard, be strong, stand up for what you believe in. I wanna live my life just like. Work hard, be strong, stand up for what you believe in. I wanna live my life just like my daddy did.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
One night we were out on a mission, drinking and laughing, no inhibition, feeling wild, out of control in my 68 on that red dirt road. Memories made so long ago, in the rearview mirror was a distant glow. Midnight driving, nowhere to hide, whiskey nights in my Mustang ride. Rolling down those backcountry lanes, feeling alive, forgetting the pain. Angry hearts, dreams so bold, living in the moment on the open road, where I nights in my Mustang ride. Driving down those old back roads, picking up the pieces of the memories lost. Miles present as we crossed that line. Heaven met hell on the dark night. Whiskey nights in my Mustang ride. Times grow long, the memory fades. Deep within my heart, the adventure plays. Church bells chime, a distant sound. Racing through the fields as the rubber meets the ground. Silence etched in the nighttime sky. Whiskey nights in my Mustang ride. Driving down those old back roads, picking up the pieces of the memories lost. Miles present as we crossed that line. Heaven met hell on the dark night. Whiskey nights in my Mustang ride. Driving down those old back roads, picking up the pieces of the memories lost. Mama's prayers echoed as we crossed that line. Hit that curve, nothing we can do. That night, 3 became 2. Heaven met hell on a dark night. Whiskey nights in my Mustang ride. In my Mustang ride. One night we were sent on a mission, drinking and laughing, our act of contrition. Too wild, no self-control. In my 68 on that red dirt road. Memories made, we can't let go. The rear view mirror and the distant glow. Midnight moon, mama cried. Whiskey nights in my Mustang ride.
His name is George Becker. Great country music from the state of New Jersey. Whiskey Nights and Mustang Ride right there. And what a great radio interview again with that gentleman. So thank you for doing that for us tonight, George. Your music is fantastic. Keep making country music. You are country, my friend. And we'll keep playing it right over here on KICR Indie Country Radio. Welcome to hour number 2 of the show. We're getting kicked off just a little bit early, but it's good to have you guys tuned in. And we are on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just scroll down just a little bit. You'll see a player on there that says Radio Boss. Hit play on that. That is the live show. There's also a QR code underneath that player. You can scan that and save the show to your mobile device. And every time I go live, you can play it and take the music with us or with you wherever you go. And this next song I want to play, we talked about in the interview. I've had this one for years. Haven't played it in a while. It's Steven Tyler, lead singer from the great group Aerosmith, and his brand of country music. It is called Red, White, and You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a New Music Friday.
Right now, nothing else matters. You and me and the Georgia night. Look around, cause it don't get any better. Have you ever felt so alright? Let's dance, take it slow. Tom Petty on the radio. When we're singing about American girls like you. When I look in your eyes, all I wanna do is bang, bang, baby, like a 4th of July. A lightning strike in the midnight sky. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is red, white, and you. Can't let those colors fade. Tell me you're gonna stay. American girls making dreams come true. All I need is red, white, and you pulling me a little like a big bass drum. We spinning on a roller coaster, a free falling into your yum yum. All the bad girls rocking them cut off jeans, and good old boys driving big machines. That you can kiss my ass, can't help but say it's good to be born in the USA. Bang bang baby like the 4th of July, the lightning strike in the midnight sky. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is red, white, and you. Can't let those colors fade. Tell me you're gonna stay. American girls making dreams come true. All I need is red, white, and you. Maybe sweet potato pie. All I need is red, white, and baby. What we gonna do? And honey, don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is bang, bang, baby, like the 4th of July. A lightning strike in the midnight sky. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is red, white, and you. Can't let those colors fade. Tell me you're gonna stay. American girls making dreams come true. All I need is red, white, and you. Baby, all I need is red, white, and you. Don't give a damn about the summertime blues. All I need is red, white, and you.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
You are my light in the darkest night. You give me strength to stand and fight. You are my hope when life gets tough. You are the truth. You're more than enough. I love you, Lord. I feel the grace as far as the east to west. I long for your embrace. You meet me where I am, and beside you I will stand. You are my gift. You are my friend. Though the road is long, I will not fear. You run to me and wipe the tears. I live in you, and you in me. You fill me up, and I'm complete. Oh, I love you, Lord. I feel the grace as far as the east to west. I long for your embrace. You meet me where I am, and beside you I will stand. You are my gift. You are my friend. Oh, you are my gift. You are my friend.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Late at night, lying in bed,
recounting my life and the places I've been, and I'm traveling down memory lane. Been a roller coaster ride, and I think I'm going insane. Back in the day, souped up cars, beautiful girls and crazy bars. Let me tell you, those were the days. Lying here in bed and I'm traveling down memory lane. Memory lane. Memory lane. Those were the days, and I was feeling no pain. Lying here in bed and I'm traveling down memory lane. Those fast cars and those crazy bars. Beautiful girls. Oh yeah. Life has changed. I'm settled down. Beautiful wife and kids. Hey, life is good. What can I say? Lying here in bed and I'm traveling down memory lane. Memory lane. Memory lane. Those were the days I was feeling no pain. Lying here in bed and I'm traveling down memory lane. Memory lane. Memory lane. Those were the days that I was feeling no pain. Lying here in bed and I'm traveling down memory lane.
His name is Dave Donatelli. He is from Northridge, California. That is called Memory Lane. And 2 weeks from tonight, December the 13th, he'll be joining me on a New Music Friday, edition of the Tim Kelly Show. And we'll be hearing the stories behind Memory Lane and lots of his other great music as well. Dave Donatelli, and the full live interview schedule, again, is at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Hey, if you want to take a real trip down memory lane and you love classic country music, be sure to check out Classic Country Radio. That plays 24/7, 365 around the clock when I'm not doing this show. And that tab is also at the top of my website. Just click Classic Country Radio, and there's also a QR code for that one. You can download that app and play it when you're in your automobile and driving down the road. That's exactly what I do when I'm not doing this program. I don't listen to this show that much. I'm glad you guys do, but I sure love listening to the classics as well. So good mix of everything tonight on this radio station. We even had some Steven Tyler in here just a few minutes ago, and some great country gospel music. I want to welcome Kaylin Gardner to the KICR Indie Country Radio family of stations as well. Pretty soon I'm going to be interviewing this next artist. She is also from the great state of Texas, down around Emory, Texas. Her name is Billy Joel Jones. Her newest single is called Whose Tequila Are You Drinking? On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It's hard to see you after all this time. These locals really make this place seem real. I come in here to escape all the madness, and the way you leaving me makes me feel. Whose tequila are you drinking? You never drank that stuff before. Light beer was all you could handle.
listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Took that trip like I said I would. Clearing my mind to probably do me good. It's what I told myself a long, long time ago. Got my guitar and my cowboy hat. Hit the road, didn't even look back. Good times up ahead, that's what I said a long, long time ago. The highway's a lady that lies up ahead in the dark. Promise you everything, then she forgets who you are. I've been happy and I've been sad. I've been good and I've been bad. I don't give a damn. It's in my soul. I've been here, I've been around the world. Made some money, seen some pretty girls along the way. The ones I know. The highway's a lady that lies up ahead in the dark. Promise you everything, then she forgets who you are. I stand here on the beach, the sands of time beneath my feet as the waves roll in again and again. The waves roll in again and again. The highway's a lady that lies up ahead in the dark. Promise you everything, then she forgets who you are. Took that trip like I said I would. Clearing my mind to probably do me good. That's what I told myself a long, long time ago. That's what I told myself a long, long time ago.
His name is Mike Baker. That is called A Long, Long Time Ago. And Mike Baker Music is where you can find him on social media. He found me, and I'm sure glad he did. We're going to hook up for a great radio interview as well. Once again, you got to check out that great live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show a couple of times. His name is Jason Black. This is called I Don't Want to Move, and you shouldn't. We've got more great country music on the way and another great radio interview with Marty Howard Chambers all coming up shortly on the program. Jason Black on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Hold my hand a little longer. I'm not ready to let go. Let me stay and grow a little stronger before I try this on my own. My heart is aching and my steps unsure, but till I wake it doesn't matter anymore. So I don't want to move, I just want to stay here inside this room, holding you this way. 'Cause right here in my dreams little longer from this loneliness inside. Save me from another morning where all I long for is the night. I know I promised I would be alright, and with my eyes closed it doesn't feel like I lied. So I don't wanna move, I just wanna stay here inside this room, holding you this way. It's right here in my dreams, it's right where I belong. It's the only place it seems like you're not really gone. I know that I must say goodbye, wake up and move on with my life. But please forgive me if I take my time, 'cause I don't wanna move, I just wanna stay here inside this room, holding you this way. It's right here in my dreams, it's right where I belong. It's the only place it seems like you're not really gone. It's better than the truth, it's living without you. It's more than I can do, so I don't wanna move.
This is Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Six months ago we said goodbye to all the plans and dreams of you and I. To see you here now with your friends, well, I sit with mine and pretend that you're not running through my mind all the time. As the bartender says, last call, I don't wanna go home with anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. 'Cause we've been here before, standing at this door, but I won't be walking through. 'Cause this history's a long one, filled with hidden lies, and I almost forget when I look in your eyes. I almost say the words as I hear last call. My mom still asks me where you've been. I can't seem to see where truth and lies begin. As the bartender says, last call, I don't wanna go home with anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. 'Cause we've been here before, staying 'cause this history's a long one, filled with hidden lies. And I almost forget when I look in your eyes. I almost say the words as I hear last call. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. Anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. Walking home alone. 'Cause we've been here before. Standing at this door, but I won't be walking through. 'Cause our history's a long one, filled with hidden lies. And I cannot forget with that look in your eyes. I finally say the words, this is our last call. This is our last
Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I'm excited to play new music from this next gentleman. We haven't talked in a while, but tonight we're going to. His name is Marty Howard Chambers from Nashville, Tennessee. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's great to have you back on the program, and I'm looking forward to playing your new music.
Oh, man, we appreciate you playing it, Tim, and appreciate all your support, bud. Man, we really do.
You are welcome. I thank you for you guys' support, too. You're working with my good friend Dina Wood from Indie Express, and she's fantastic. Sends me a lot of great country music.
She is. She's wonderful. She's been so helpful for me, Tim. I mean, she's just it's so good to have her in my corner. She's a great person, great Christian, and I love her to death.
Yep.
She's just wonderful.
She is, and she's also a sponsor of this program, so we'll give her a big shout out. Her and Eye to Eye Records, she's got that as well, so got her own record label going on, and she works with my good friend Kurt Ryle from Clarksville Creative Sound, so they really got it going on right now. Well, you do too, man. You got a brand new single that we're going to bust out and talk about. He's got got to get that monkey off his back. We'll talk about the story behind that here in just a little bit. Interesting title, though. So you've been in Nashville longer than 10 years. You've been there since 1997. Where are you originally from?
I was born in Paris, Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tour throughout Canada, you know, and grew up in a little town called Coketown, Ontario, Canada. I mean, I bet you we didn't even have 1,000 people there when I was growing up. We had one church and you know, one park and Hank Hogarth's gas station.
Wow, that's awesome. You know, those small towns are great. I love growing up in a small town, too. I went to school in the little town of Fort Scott, Kansas, less than 10,000. And I'm in Branson, Missouri now. You would think that's big, but population-wise, it's just a little over 10,000. But about 9 million people come through here a year, tourist-wise, though.
Yeah, Branson's cool. I love Branson.
Yeah. Have you ever been, I guess?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, many times. I played there with David Church.
Okay.
Played there and... forget who else. I think Michael Twitty. I think we did some stuff there too with Michael. So yeah, and I did a show there myself actually when I released the first CD. That was in 2003. Holy glory!
Man, I've been here since about 2012. But I will definitely want to meet you if you ever come back to Branson. Hit me up.
Man,
we'll hang out.
Yeah, I would love to meet you, Tim. for sure. I would love to meet you.
Been playing your music for some time, and you're one of those artists that I can say that you are one of those that are keeping traditional country music alive. You've got that sound, my friend.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm trying, you know, and it's a tough road nowadays, but you know, I think there's a market out there for it, Tim.
I really do. You know, here in Branson, it's become kind of a tribute show town. You know, we got George Strait tributes, we got Hank Williams Sr., we got all these Marty Robbins. I used to work for a guy that did a Marty Robbins tribute. You know, there's Elvis here, there's Michael Jackson, there's all that kind of stuff too. But, you know, those are the cover songs that people still want to hear when they come to Branson, and you probably do some of those in your show. So that brings up this question. Who did you listen to, or who influenced you in music that made you want to do something in country music?
Well, I grew up around, my parents played country music, and my mama sang, and dad sang in their band, so they toured, and my mom was actually she's in the Canadian Hall of Fame. She went under the name of Sister Susie, and she was kind of like a Canadian version of Minnie Pearl. I'd say she did a comedy act, and then she would do a real serious act. She would, you know, sing old Hank Snow stuff. But I grew up listening to them. You know, to mom used to do a lot of Kitty Wells stuff. So I grew up listening to that. But my most favorite probably was who I really leaned on was Merle Haggard.
Okay.
Merle Haggard and George Jones. I mean, they were the thing for me. I mean, Merle was just, and I got to tell you this story, Tim. I was blessed when I was playing steel guitar for Damon Gray, and we ended up with a show with Merle Haggard himself in Redding, California. We were the warm-up act, and we flew out there and did that with Merle. That was a big thrill. And Merle, we had a layover on the Sunday, and we weren't doing anything. So Merle invited the whole band back to his place.
Wow!
So we got to go to Merle Haggard's home, and he was recording. So we went into his studio and watched him record. And I tell you, that was amazing to watch somebody like Merle critique himself in the studio.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I bet that was cool. You know, he passed away on his birthday, and I was on the radio the day that he passed away. And a week later, he was supposed to be here in Springfield, Missouri, just north of Branson, with Willie Nelson. And Willie Nelson went ahead and did the show. He brought Jamie Johnson with him to do the show. But, you know, what a history of music that he has, and that people are still influenced like you are to this day. And he had a theater here in Branson, too, for a time with Willie Nelson. It's called the Star Concert Hall now. It used to be the Branson Star, and I was doing my radio show last year from that theater with the Nashville Roadhouse Live, and then they sold it. It has just recently opened back up, but it's been many things. It was a car museum. Mel Tillis had that theater for a while, and then Willie and Merle had it. So, yeah, it's got a lot of history.
Merle was there. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
And I've got to hang out with one of his ex-wives, Leona Williams. She was married to Merle at one time, and she comes to Branson all the time and performs about every third weekend here. So she's fantastic to hang out with too. And what a great songwriter she was and is.
Good Lordy, yes, man, she's an amazing writer.
Yep.
Amazing writer.
Still doing it at 80 years old too.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? You know, I mean, those are the people who love it. They're not into it for the money. It's not what they do. It's who they are. And I feel like myself too. It's not what I do. It's who I am, and that's just what, you know. It's in our DNA, I guess. I don't know.
You know, she lives in a little town of Vienna, Missouri, about 3 hours from Branson, and she comes over here every third or fourth weekend, you know, and performing at the Pierce Arrow Theater, and we get to see her over there quite a bit. And I just saw her September the 8th when we did the Branson Show Awards, so it was great to catch up with her and everything. But, you know, meeting somebody like that, you know, and then I go back and look at the old footage of when she was talking to, Ralph Emery on TNN and stuff like that, you know, and doing interviews with him when she was younger, and talking and being honest about her and Merle, you know, going to split up and get divorced and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Those are the good times, you know, to go back and watch all of that history of country music, man. That was good stuff.
Oh yeah, she's an icon, man. She's,
Definitely is. And it's exactly where you want to be. You know, you've been doing this long enough to get your music out there and get it recognized. You know, if you have a song that resonates with people and they're still playing it 20 years from now, that wouldn't be a bad deal, huh?
Oh my God, it would be wonderful. It'd be, that's a thrill. Just, I mean, Lord knows we're not making any money at it, but to me, it's a thrill to see your name on a playlist, you know, and on the charts and stuff, you know, like being on Indie Express, and we're still on the European chart. We've gone from 40 to 18 on that, and so I mean, and we're blessed. We're creeping up on some of these charts, which is really cool, and I mean, I'm blessed to have good people around me like Dina and Kurt Ryle and a guy by the name Lonnie Spiker. He's been great with me too, you know. So I've been blessed to have. You got to have good people around you.
Boy, isn't that the truth? And I say that all the time, you know. And some of those musicians in Nashville that you guys bring in, you know, they're the best in the business, and the songwriters, you know, too, that write the songs. Kurt Ryle and Braden, his son, they're just fantastic at that.
Yeah.
So, you know, and speaking of songwriting, I'm sure you write a lot of your own material too. So, kind of tell us about that, you know, and how you got started in doing that.
Well, the writing thing, I mean, I guess I grew up with, I tried it when I was younger, and I didn't like what I was doing, so I kind of got away from it and just, you know, did a little bit of playing and stuff in around, you know, the hometown and stuff, and I mean, I started with doing a little bit of folky stuff, and then I went straight into bluegrass. I picked up a dobro, started playing bluegrass while I worked in a factory between grade 11 and grade 12 in school. So I worked and met some people there that, you know, like playing bluegrass. So I got into that for a while. And after work, I was, after finishing the factory thing, well, actually what happened there, I was supposed to get married, and that fell through, and I wanted to play music, so I just up and quit the factory job, a good paying job, and dove into the music.
Wow.
So, and then, but I was still writing a little bit, not as much, but I started probably really heavy duty writing when I come down to Nashville in '97 and started really working at it. You know, and just growing from there. It's the first stuff you put out or write, you know, you're afraid to have anybody listen to it, you know, because you're putting your soul out there, you know, you're putting yourself out there, and you got to have a thick skin, you know, because you know, some people may like it and some people may not, but you got to think the way, you know, you can't please everybody, but as being an artist, with our personality, we really want to try to please everybody, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that is true. And, you know, I'm sure you'll agree, being in Nashville as long as you have, you've seen a bunch of changes in that town and a bunch of changes in country music and what radio is playing now, huh?
Yeah, you know, it used to depress me a little bit, saying, okay, you know, they've overlooked the traditional sound, and you know, I mean, turn their face on the George Jones and the Alan Jackson, so to speak, and and I'm thinking, well, I guess we're going. I still think there's a market for it, but it's all marketing now. You know, I mean, country music has always been changing. You know, from Elvis times. You know, Elvis Presley and. You know, you look at Waylon Jennings, man, he wasn't always country, neither was Conway Twitty. They weren't always country.
Right.
So, I mean, country music goes through a whole lot of changes, and I think it always will. And it's been pushing the envelope for years. but I think it's opened up the way it is now. I mean, on the mainstream, it's obviously not traditional country, but the kids listening to country music now, they think it's country, but it's not. But we kind of went through that years ago too. You know, you had your uptown country, then you had your urban country, you know, with Johnny Lee and all that sort of. So it's been going through metamorphosis for years, but you can't let you get you down. I look at it, I just got to follow my own heart, and if it sells, great. If it doesn't, well, at least I'm blessed to be able to still do it.
Yeah.
You know,
and
but,
the blessing of being an independent artist like you is that you get to make the kind of music that you want to make, to tell the stories that you want to tell, and you know, what resonates with you, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, and I think that's what music's about as far as an artist. You know, I think I'm not trying to sell Merle Haggard. I'm trying to sell Marty Chambers.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And there's already a Luke Combs or whatever. I mean, and Garth Brooks or whoever. So you're trying, as an artist, we're trying to do our own thing and see if we can reach people, or, you know, I guess change the world a little bit, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're definitely doing that, and I admire you for that, because that is exactly right. You know, Miranda Lambert's already been done, Blake Shelton's been done, it's all been done, you know, from some of these artists. So you got to stand out and be different. And I got a buddy that I just listened to an interview that he did. He's been in radio down in Texas, is where he's at now. He's from Oklahoma, but he's been in radio 34 years, and he said that it's about every 7 years that country music will do this kind of a change thing, you know, and so it'll just come back around full circle. And I think traditional country music never really went away, and these young artists are really keeping it alive. There's a lot of them out there doing it, and I play them on the radio for sure.
Well, I think that, like we said, there is a market out there. I'll tell you a little story. Jay, when I had my band, I had a band playing down at the stage downtown Broadway. We were there for like 7 years. We were like kind of, and we were doing a show one afternoon, and down the street there at Tootsie's, Kid Rock was there. So he had all the young kids, right?
Right.
So, and we're still playing, doing our thing. So his show's over, and the kids, for some reason, came down to the stage and come in there, and we were playing a lot of Texas swing stuff, and I had a great band, Doug Jernigan on steel, one of the best in the world, and Carco Clave on guitar, who used to play for Asleep at the Wheel. And the band was just cooking, and I tell you, Tim, these kids come up, and they were at all. They said, "Man, what kind of music is this?" And I said, "Son, this is country music. I don't know what you're listening to, but this is country music. This is Texas swing country music stuff. This is the real stuff." And they said, "Where can we hear it?" And I said, "You're not going to hear it on mainstream radio. You got to go, you know, AM or these small radio stations." They said, "Man, we love this stuff." So that just showed me, and this was got to be 8 years ago now. That showed me that there is a market for it, and the kids want to hear it, but they can't. They don't have an avenue for it, other than, you know what? Thank God there's guys like you, Tim, that's playing this stuff.
Well, thank you.
Because there is a market for it, but the mainstream, well, you know, they're not into it for some reason. They don't think there's money there, but I believe there is money there, because the kids, they don't get to hear it. They don't know what it is. And I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, if it was something new, I wanted to hear it, or I wanted to see it, you know. And but time will tell, I guess. You know, I think it's going to come back too.
Well, absolutely. You know, vinyl's made a comeback, and you remember, and you probably did it, and I did it. You know, you go to a store like Sam Goody, and all them vinyl records were there and everything, you know, and that was the good old days. You know, I had a big...
Oh, man, yeah, you stand there for hours going through albums, huh?
Yeah, I had a big collection of Kenny Rogers and that kind of stuff, you know. That was just the good stuff back in the day. So, and to see that making a comeback is great, you know, and now we got to get the record players again, because like I've got a 2020 Chevy Silverado, and it doesn't even have a CD player in it. You know, with this newer technology, it's all done on MP3s now. Now that's great for getting it out to radio, because you just sent me your brand new song, and we getting it on the radio today. You know, just that quick. But it's kind of cool that it works that way. But you know, I miss the old days of getting to see all those old vinyl albums and stuff like that. I'm glad that's making a comeback.
Well, yeah, I don't know what you call it, but it's good and it's bad, because we can get it out there to everybody. You know, we're not mailing CDs all over the world anymore.
Yeah.
You know, we're shooting MP3, so we're saving some money there. But you know, on these streams and stuff like that, you know, as artists, you know, we're not making any money on that. Whereas, you know, we could sell a CD and stuff. And now, even taking a CD to the show, nobody's going to buy it because they don't have CD players. You know? So I mean, it's tough to market it now and to make any money. I mean, Spotify, what are they pay like 0.009 cents or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you got to recoup your investment is really tough.
Yes, it is. And I realize that too. And boy, we sure try to help you by putting the music out there. And just by you doing this show today, it's going to play on my station for a couple of months in a rotation. So we'll keep it on
God
there.
bless you, sir.
Yeah, we'll keep it on there for a couple of months. 7 radio stations are going to pick it up tonight and replay it next week for you. And then you can find me on Spotify and Pandora and Apple Podcast and Amazon and all that other stuff too. So you'll be able to hear Marty Chambers. Now, I want to hear about your brand new song that we're going to play called He's Got to Get That Monkey Off His Back. How'd you come up with this one?
Well, I was thinking, you know, being in the music business, and I won't mention your name, but a friend of mine, I know, and he has so much talent, but you know, he used to drink a lot and stuff, and I thought, man, that monkey on his back is killing him, and because you know it's the old George Jones days of drinking and not showing up and stuff is kind of over. You know, there's too much money involved if you don't show up and stuff like that, and but. I think he could have been a huge star, but because of that monkey and the drugs on his back, so that's more or less where that came from. And then I just turned it around and put it to having a woman involved. You don't get that monkey off your back, you're gonna, you lose a woman. So in essence, that's what the story's about. But he meets her in a bar and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it, Jim. How that come about, but it's. And that I've had that song around for at least 15 years.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I'm amazed by that too. You know, as long as a lot of artists like you have been doing it, you know, they just got hundreds and hundreds of songs in the back burner on the library, whatever, and they're like, it's finally time to record this thing, and then you put it out. So it's brand new to us, that's for sure, and we're going to play it right now. We're gonna let the folks out there in Radio Land decide whether they like it or not, and I think they will. His name is Marty Howard Chambers, and this is called "He Got to Get That Monkey Off His Back" on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Must have picked it up in a honky tonk the first time he met her. He can't remember what happened yesterday, but he can't forget her. He doesn't even know what he said or what he had done. But he's got this feeling deep in his heart. He knows that she was the one. He's gotta get that monkey off his back, 'cause
'cause he's a circus without her. He's walking heel-to-toe in a high-wire hat, shot out a cannon while he's on fire. He's trying to tame a cage of lions without losing his head. Performing death-defying solo acts. He's gotta get that monkey off his back. Now it's become such a part of him, he forgets it's even there, until someone points it out to him. He's totally unaware of all the damage that's done and all the wear and tear. He's about to lose half his mind, and what's left of don't bother telling me what I got coming. That monkey off his back, 'cause he's a circus without her. He's walking heel-to-toe in a high-wire hat, shot out a cannon while he's on fire. He's trying to tame a cage of lions without losing his head. Performing death-defying solo acts. He's gotta get that monkey off his back. And now he's the saddest clown in the act. He's gotta get that monkey off his back.
His name is Marty Howard Chambers. You just heard the story behind the song, and you just heard the song. He's got to get that monkey off his back. Man, that's fantastic. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and it's always a pleasure to talk to you. And like I said, somebody that keeps traditional country music alive and has that passion, and I have the passion for putting it out on the radio. That's a win-win for everybody, isn't it?
I think so. And maybe we can educate some of these people too, and say, hey, it's traditional's not all that bad. If you think it's bad.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Let's give a big shout out to the recording studio that you use to make your traditional sounding country music.
Absolutely, Kurt Ryle. I mean,
there you are.
Ryle and the label put this out, the CCS label, and Kurt did an amazing job. And he gets such great players, you know, on the stuff, and it's just a pleasure to work with Kurt.
I'm on YouTube TV right now.
He's just amazing. He's got great ears.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say I'm on YouTube TV right now on my YouTube channel at KICR Indie Country Radio, and his logo is scrolling across the screen. They're one of our new sponsors, and Dina Woods as well from Indie Express and Eye to Eye Records. So all of those are scrolling across the screen, along with your picture for tonight's interview. You're on there as well, for folks, and see what you look like.
I'll scare the pumpkin off a porch.
That's right. I wore my face for radio for Halloween too this year. Well, Marty, it's
I got
sure
a radio face. That's right.
Yeah, it sure is a pleasure having you on, my friend. And don't be a stranger, man. Come back anytime. I'd love to have you back on.
Oh, I'd love to, buddy.
You bet. We're going to talk about your newest song real quick. Tell us the story behind Frown Upside Down, which that means a smile. But how'd you come up with this one? I love it.
Well, there's two song. It's a happy song kind of, and how I come up with an idea like that was a friend of mine, Dick McVeigh. He's passed away now, but he's pretty prominent in Nashville, and he used to road manage George Jones, and I would pitch him songs, and he says, Marty, these are really good country songs. He says, but do you write anything that's happy? Because excuse me, I sent him a couple songs that were, of course, my dog ran away with my car and stuff like that. It was pretty sad songs.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, okay, I got to write a couple of happy songs. So, and I couldn't think of anything, that hadn't already been said, and I think somebody said to me, boy, when you're playing, sometimes you have a frown, and I said, well, and they said it would be nice if it was upside down, and I thought, well, there's a hook, and that's very much how that,
Yep.
And I thought, well, okay, I'll write about a woman, and she's always turning my frown upside down, and that's pretty much how that. And I love Texas swing style of music, so I thought, well, I put a little Texas swing thing to it, and so we went in and did it, and they did a great job on it. Good Lordy, Tommy White on steel and Wanda Vick on fiddle, and it was just they played great. And the thing about this song, I said to Kurt, I says, Kurt, can we put the intro to Nightlife in the middle of Tommy's solo? And he looked at me and says, I don't know, but if anybody can do it, Tommy can.
Yeah.
So we put it in there. So and it changes the song right up. And it gives a whole different feel for a bar and a half or 2 bars. But I really enjoy the tune, especially the way it came together, and Kurt did a great job on it too.
That's awesome. You kind of alluded to it, but I was thinking about this old saying that, if you play a country song backwards, you get your dog back, you get your car back, and all that stuff you talked about. Now we can turn a frown upside down even by that.
That's it, Tim. Yeah, just
I love it.
Keep that frown upside down, baby. Everything's going to be good.
There you go. Well, you sure make me happy talking to you, and a lot of folks out there in country music world are going to love this show and our interview. Let's do it again real soon, and have a great holiday season as well. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff.
Back to you, Tim. Back. Thank you so much, buddy.
You bet. One more thing, where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more from Marty Howard Chambers?
I'm on all of that stuff: Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and all that stuff you mentioned there. And the webpage is martyhowardchambers.com. And I'm on Facebook. Pretty much everything they can. If they punch in Marty Howard Chambers, all my songs are on my webpage, and I2I, you can get it through that, through Dina.
Okay.
Indie Express and stuff too. I mean, Dina has everything too. So yeah, man, if you stop in and say hey, on the webpage and Facebook me too if you want, man. I'd love to talk to y'all.
Absolutely. We'll definitely lead the folks that direction, and thank you for your time again. And I want to say one more thing. I'm going to play Frown Upside Down, and then the next hour is going to kick off with another great tune called Catfish Charlie. This is somebody that you actually knew, you was telling me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I was playing downtown at Tootsie's, it was a slow day, and we were just standing on the street there outside the club and watching the car go by.
Yeah.
And Catfish Charlie, he come walking. I didn't know his name, but he come walking up, and he was asking for money. I said, well, I'm sorry, we didn't have any money. So, I said, where are you coming from? And he says, I'm coming from the bridge. And he says, they kicked me out of my home. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, I live under the bridge. And at that time, they were working on First Street, and the Shelby Bridge. They were working on the bridge and putting in another bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me he lost his home there, and I thought, well, man, that's really sad. And it really hit me that you know, we're upset if we lose our house and stuff like that. But this guy lost his home underneath a bridge. You know, I'm saying, how low can one get?
Yeah, that's terrible.
You know, yeah. So, and he was going up to the mission to hang out there, so that's pretty much what this song is about.
Amazing the stories that you hear in the world of country music, and man, you sure tell them. I love talking to you, Marty, and let's do this again real soon. Been a pleasure tonight.
It's my pleasure. Again, thank you so much, Tim, for all your support, and love you to death for helping us and getting us out there to the people, and that's your blessing, sir, to us indie artists.
Thank you very much, and it's a blessing to know you, my friend, and call you my friend. It's always a pleasure, and we're going to turn a frown upside down right now with Marty Howard Chambers on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Never known your kind of love. You make me feel a cut above. I'm on cloud nine, spread it out round. Baby, you turn my frown upside down. Known you'd bring my brightest days, and be the one and only one to chase my heartaches away. In a way, oh, ain't it funny how things can turn around? Baby, you turn my frown upside down. Never felt your kind of touch. Just your hand in mine gives me a rush. You're all the care, eyes caramel brown. With just one look at my frowns upside down. Who could have known you'd bring my brightest days, and be the one and only one to chase my heartaches away. In a way, oh, ain't it funny how things can turn around? Baby, you turn my frown upside down. Have known you'd bring my brightest days, and be the one and only one to chase my heartaches away. In a way, oh, ain't it funny how things can turn around? Baby, you turn my frown upside down.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Catfish Charlie likes to fish by the bridge that crosses the Cumberland ridge to ridge. Day after day, night after night, patiently waiting on each little bite. With a bamboo pole, $5 reel, Catfish Charlie can catch a good meal. That worm, she says, you just can't beat, 'cause here in the South, that's what catfish eat. Yeah, Catfish Charlie has found himself a home. Fish all he wants, never be alone, surrounded by love's tranquility. Lord above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Angels above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Silver-haired, penniless, a gentle soul. Where he came from, nobody knows. A tattooed chest reading Vietnam is the only clue to the old fisherman. Now Catfish Charlie has fished here for years, but the police come by, said move away from here. But this is my home, Charlie replied. To move away from here, I'd surely die. Yeah, Catfish Charlie has found himself a home. Fish all he wants, never be alone, surrounded by love's tranquility. Lord above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Angels above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Now they handcuffed Charlie, took him straight to jail. There he sat, waiting on bail. Depressed and alone, not a friend inside. The Catfish Charlie died that night. Now Catfish Charlie has found himself a home. Fish all he wants, never be alone, surrounded by love's tranquility. Lord above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Angels above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Yeah, Catfish Charlie has found himself a home. Fish all he wants, never be alone, surrounded by love's tranquility. Lord above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie? Angels above, would you please take care of Catfish Charlie?
What great stories in the songs, and always a pleasure to talk to my good friend Marty Howard Chambers from Nashville, Tennessee. Catfish Charlie, the third one there, and man, I love that song. And his new stuff is good too. Got to get that monkey off your back. Man, I'll tell you what, Marty Howard Chambers got it going on, and a big shout out to all of the fine folks at Clarksville Creative Sound for helping him produce this great sounded music that we're playing on the radio tonight. My good friend Dina Wood, Kurt Ryle, and Braden Ryle, his son, all of those folks over there there are fantastic and sponsors of this radio program as well. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are still live on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air and live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Come over and say hello. Tell me where you're listening from and get ready to hear some great country music in hour number 3 as well. This next artist is an alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake, and my good friend Audra McLaughlin. I Don't Want to Feel the Sun on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Sunny cup of coffee, pack of cigarettes. The thunder breaks the silence, storms brewing in my head. Then the whiskey starts to burn, just like the candlelight. Stuck inside a memory, fade into the night. I don't want to feel the sun, I just want to feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud till my love is gone. Lock me in this house. I don't want to feel the sun. Waking up this morning, feel like hell again. Looking like a train wreck, off to work in hell. I'll be waiting for the night to console my broken heart. Fight on the ride, pull the blinds, sit here in the dark. I don't want to feel the sun, I just want to feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud until my love is gone. Lock me in this house. I don't want to feel the I just wanna feel the rain. Tread whiskey all night long, drown away my pain. Hide under a cloud until my love is gone. Lock me in this house. Oh, I don't wanna feel the sun.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is today's country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Hello, whiskey. Man, it's been a long, long time. Guess you heard my baby left me for a so-called friend of mine. One thing's for certain, nothing's certain anymore. Everything that mattered just walked out my whiskey. So how have you been? I never thought I'd see your face again. I'll spare the detail and cut to the chase. I've got a lot of memories to try to erase. Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey, bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son. Here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Bending your ear. I can't believe I missed all the signs. How could she leave me after all of this time? Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey, bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son. Here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. Hello.
His name is Ron Jenkins. That is called Hello Whiskey, and we'll send that one out to John Romanelli, who is listening to us and hanging out with us over on Facebook Live. That is a great, great tune right there. One of my favorite songs by Ron Jenkins. You can hear Ron Jenkins' voice as well 24/7 on my classic country radio station. That tab is at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And while you're there, you'll get to hear this next artist's voice on classic country radio as well. And he's got a brand new single called I'm the Only One, or I'm the One That Ain't Coming Back. His name is Lee Sims on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Well, I left the night you left me. I've been gone now for a while. Been palling round with the blues and drinking like it's going out of style. I didn't take a car, I didn't take a bus, I didn't take a plane. I've just been laying low, trying to get over this pain. 1,000 times I've thought it over, told myself I was over you. Never been this far gone before, I don't know where this old road is heading to. like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. Well, I sleep down on the sofa, but I can't say that I really rest. I get to work late every morning. My boss says I'm a mixed up mess. I burned up your letters, threw away your pictures, and tore that phone off the wall. But I would have torn up my pride if only you would have called. 1,000 times I thought it over, told myself I was over you. Never been this far gone before. I don't know where this old road is heading to. I feel just like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. I feel just like a lonesome whistle blowing down a one-way track. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back. Yeah, you're the one that's gone, but I'm the one that ain't coming back.
Country sounds like this.
Talk to me, Texas. I'm proud of where I've been.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
So you're saying not feeling yourself, but now you're talking to someone else. Say you don't wanna leave me on, but you don't wanna hurt me. You call me your pretty little thing, but now it's pretty darn easy to see. You've been flirting with the girl down the street, such a player obviously. Thanks for making this easy. Boy, don't worry, you don't mean nothing. I ain't wasting time or losing any sleep. So don't worry, I'll be okay. If I was crying any tears, it would be a shame. But I already forgot your name. Was it David, Derek, or Dan? I'll have to check my Instagram. So many DMs rolling in, so spare me the drama. This might be breaking news, but I'm totally over you. Call me crazy if you want to, just thought you should know. Boy, don't worry, you don't mean nothing. I ain't wasting time or losing any sleep. So don't worry,
forgot your name. Don't you know some things ain't meant to be? Like fire and ice and you and me. Boy, don't worry, you don't mean nothing. I ain't wasting time or losing any sleep. So don't worry, I'll be okay. If I was crying any tears, it would be a shame. But I already forgot your name. I already forgot your name.
Her name is McKenna Faith Winters, and that is one of her latest singles. It is called Forgot Your Name. Don't forget her name. Go like McKenna Faith Winters' Facebook page and tell her Tim Kelly from the Tim Kelly Show sent you. She's got some fantastic music. That's all we play around here, isn't it? And that's why I can say New Country's best behind every song. I'm definitely going to say it behind this next song. His name is Christian Davis. This is called Ain't Bad for a Good Old Boy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on New Music Friday.
I ain't the product of a trust fund. Far as money goes, I ain't got much. But I trade my time in the hot sun for love to get me by. My pickup's old and rusty. She rattles and stays dusty. But when that girl's there beside me, it shines, shines, shines. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. Ain't bad for a good old boy. In holy blue jeans with a face made for the movies. Yeah, she beats all I ever dreamed every time she wakes me up. She got a way of making something out of a whole lot of nothing. The honey in her loving is like money in my cup. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. I ain't bad for a good old boy. We got a roof, keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. Ain't bad for a good old boy. It ain't bad for a good old
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Well, I couldn't sleep last night, just walked the floor. Don't know how I'll stand this anymore. blues. I don't know why you cause me such pain. I just hope I'll never go through this much again. Lonely me, I don't know what to do. I received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you cause me such pain. I just hope I'll never go through this much again. Thanks for sending something I can't use. I received your invitation to the blues.
I told you we had lots of talent on this program tonight. How about that young lady? She can sing. Felicia Doremus Paul, and that is called Invitation to the Blues. We're working out the details to have her on as a special guest on this radio program as well. This next artist has been on the Tim Kelly Show several times. He's got a brand new single out to radio right now that I'm loving, and the fiddle on this song is great. Y'all Come from Jonathan Lynn on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
When you live in the country, everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. They'll all come to see you and never, never leave you saying, y'all come to see us by and by. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Hey! The kin folks are coming, they're coming by the dozen, eating everything from soup to hay. And right after dinner, they ain't looking any thinner. Here's what you'll hear them say. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Now grandma's wishing they come out to the kitchen and help to do the dishes right away. But they all started leaving, although that she's grieving. You can still hear grandma say, y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come, y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Oh, you all come to see us now and then.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I didn't call this time to get forgiveness for my sins. I called to talk and Jesus put me through. And give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. All those things I should have told her while I still had a chance. But one day, Lord, you took her with no warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. If there's a phone in heaven, let my mama talk to me. And give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. Yes, if there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line.
That talented young gentleman recorded that song when he was 15 years young, about a year ago. His name is Cruz Wright, C-R-E-W-S, Cruz Wright, and you can check out the video to Phone in Heaven on the TV channel, ICTV, Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist is performing a live gig tonight. I've been in and out of her Facebook Live, and she's going to be a special guest on my show real soon. We're getting that worked out right now. Her name is Alicia Harvey. This is called A Better Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on a New Music Friday.
I've loved you since the day that we met. You helped me see who I could be more than anyone had yet. And I'm working on a better me. Don't always know the right words to say, and I'm sorry when they feel so mean. Thank God you're still here today, and I'm working Wish I could send it back. Mama left me too soon. I wasn't ready for that. And the way I've been acting, there ain't no excuse. I'll walk through this valley to be with you. Yeah, I'll walk through this valley to be with you.
Hey, this is Johnny Falstaff out of Houston, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show worldwide. Turn up the Texas beat.
In the light of a moonlit night, I'm witness, kissless, to the sound of a midnight town, and I don't hear you. A million feet on the busy streets, and they're hustling, rustling. They all want to be near me, but I'm not near you. In the light of day, I see things in a different way. Lonely only comes at night. By morning I'm alright, 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 alright. Shoes shuffling down the street, detecting, reflecting, just a stain on the window pane, and I don't see you. 'Cause in the light of a moonlit night, I'm witness, kissless. She could be what she wants to be, but she can't be you. And in the light of day, I see things in a different way. Lonely only comes at night. By morning I'm alright, 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 alright.
His name is Johnny Falstaff. As he mentioned, from Houston, Texas. We are turning up the Texas, baby. And that song is All Right, All Right, All Right. And that just happens to be the title of it. Johnny Falstaff was a special guest on my show earlier this year, and I love his music. He's got it going on. This next young female artist is soon to be a guest on the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Chloe Ray, and you're going to love her brand new single. It is her debut single called Better Than I Do on the Tim Kelly Show right now, live on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Went from 2 shots of Jacks to stealing your snapback to hopping in that cab. Said you wanna stay over, said I do. Went from my place to yours to having my own drawer. Just 6 months in, you swore nobody gonna love you like I do. So we started talking about houses and picking out rings, but part of me knew I wasn't the one that you need. Baby, I swear we were almost there, but close ain't bulletproof. Hey, I did us a favor, you thank me later for walking out on you. It broke my heart to break your heart, but boy, deep down I knew that saying goodbye was better than I do. Went from my rearview mirror to half-price heartbreak beer, to not caring if I'm here, 'cause you're so lost in someone new. This time it's real
We know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
The winds of time keep blowing. My age is finally showing. The hard road and the troubled life I've seen. I've met a lot of lonely faces in some God-forsaken places. Compromised my pride when times were lean. And I found you, and I found truth, and you made life worth living again. That's what you do. Darling, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way. What I thought were good times was me half out of my mind. Whiskey was just self-inflicted pain. There was a woman, man, she drove me crazy. Then the cocaine made life hazy, left me standing all alone in the pouring rain. Then I found you, and I found truth, and you've made life worth living again. That's what you do. Honey, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way. Yeah, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way.
He is my good friend C.J. Roberts. That is one of his latest singles called I Found You. I'm glad he found me, and he will be my special guest 1 week from tonight on another New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, the day after Thanksgiving next week, and we're going to start incorporating some Christmas music into the mix as well. I'll also be interviewing Jocelyn Hines. I played her latest single, Last Call, a little bit earlier in the show, and we'll play her latest Christmas single as well. And you can check out the KICR Country Christmas tab on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. It's playing those Christmas songs right now, and it's snowing over there, so we got it going on. And we're going to keep that on the air all year round. So middle of July, if you like Christmas music and you want to cool off a little bit, head over there, and that'll do it for you, I hope. Will Bannister is up next. This is called Forever With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Girl, I know I hurt you bad. I'd sure love to have you back. I just pray that you give me a chance. God got mad as hell at me and put me through some misery for treating one of his angels like that. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I know you, if I know you, I know you dream. Heaven's got a Tennessee with a stream and a cabin for two. When I get there, I'll find that place and sit there every single day on the porch just waiting for you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you. If I never see you in this world, I'll be up there somewhere waiting on you, girl, other side of the blue. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend forever with you.
You're listening to New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Boy, there's something about you that just don't feel the same. All the ones that came before you can't hold a candle to your flame. You love Jesus and your mama. You don't know how much it means. And I don't know about you, but if it's up to me, I want something that lasts like a 1980 Chevrolet. But don't gotta move too fast. We can go at our own pace. 'Cause what's the rush if the two of us just trust in what we have together? Something that will last forever. Hold the door every time we hop in your daddy's truck, and you don't ever seem to mind when I crank your radio up. I don't have to hide my crazy, 'cause you love me, that's real. Never thought I'd find someone that makes me feel the way this feels. I want something that lasts like a 1980 Chevrolet.
Her name is Ashlyn Green, and Green has an E on the end of it. That is her debut single. It is called Last Forever. My name is Tim Kelly. This show will last forever because you can download it, and I'm going to put 2 interviews from tonight's show in the Tim Kelly Show archives. That is on my website as well at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. If you missed those live tonight, go back and check them out. They are fantastic artists. I want to thank George Becker and Marty Howard Chambers for being with me on the show tonight. There will be no show next Thursday night, but I will be back on the air next Wednesday for an Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. So we'll get you ready for Thanksgiving with lots of great country music while you're de-thawing or cooking that turkey or whatever you're doing, thawing out that turkey. That'll be a lot of fun. We look forward to Thanksgiving, and we hope you have a great holiday season. And a week from tonight, we'll start playing that Christmas music on this program as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn